It's one of the most important decisions you're ever going to make. When your parents need more help than you can give, where should they go?
The I-Team learned your options are limited when it comes to quality care. Consumer investigator Kristen Byrne uncovers the sad truth.
This started out as a call for action phone call. A Kenosha woman wanted help for her elderly mom. And as soon as the I-Team started digging, we came across something we didn't expect to see. A nursing home experience no one should have.
I walked out, found the nurse, and I said, whatever paperwork I need to sign it now because my mom's not staying here. And she said, if it was my mom, I would do the same thing.
The nurse actually
Yes.
said that to you?
Mm-hmm.
Elizabeth Parker says her 69-year-old mom, Susan, had her toe amputated. For rehab, the hospital sent her to Kenosha Estates Rehab and Care Center. Susan lasted 1 hour.
It's filthy. It smells. It's not well maintained. There's staff who knows where. When I walked in, I couldn't find anybody.
So I bug crawling across the bedspread. And I said, oh no, I'm out of here.
She said, please don't leave me here. And she was bawling.
The I-Team went through public inspection reports for this facility. In 2017, an inspector noted on the third shift of the dementia unit, there was only one CNA for all 19 residents with dementia. The director of the dementia unit told inspectors it's a safety risk having only one CNA, and that he, quote, asked management for another CNA on third shift, but that request was denied. Federal guidelines do not require a specific staffing ratio. That same year, the inspector noted a resident suffered a broken shoulder, and it was not immediately reported. According to documents, the CNA on staff did not report the injury because she thought the nurse knew about it. These public inspection reports are easily accessed online for any Medicare certified facility in the country. But what's not posted online are complaints of abuse and neglect. Since the start of 2018, the state got almost 2,000 complaints about nursing homes throughout Wisconsin. To get those records, the I-Team filed an open records request. We found reports of caregivers at different nursing homes leaving someone on the toilet twice, harassing and intimidating them by shining a flashlight in their eyes, and stealing money and narcotic medication from them. Since 2016, Wisconsin nursing homes have paid around $7 million in federal fines for all penalties, including $26,000 from Kenosha Estates Rehab and Care Center for not providing appropriate treatment and services for a resident with a mental disorder, and for not monitoring a patient with a documented medical issue that resulted in a hospital admission. The I-Team called the nursing home several times.
And I'm looking to talk with someone about the problems that you've seen at your nursing home facility. I am a reporter at TMJ4 looking to speak with the manager.
No one called us back. Elizabeth Parker says after her experience, she decided to keep her mom at home.
There is quality of life. We're entitled to have it.
So what happened when the I-Team confronted the state about Wisconsin's nursing home problems?
Would you want to send your family member to someplace where there's gnats coming out of a floor drain?
His answer to that in just 60 seconds.
We just showed you problems the I-Team uncovered at Wisconsin nursing homes. More than half are rated below average.
Consumer investigator Kristen Byrne took those problems straight to the state, seeking answers.
Would you want to send your family member to someplace where there's gnats coming out of a floor drain?
I would have a problem with it.
That's Otis Woods. He heads up the Division of Quality Assurance, which handles nursing home inspections. I showed him a stack of complaints.
These are homes all throughout our area. What do you think of that?
If those are violations my staff identified, those are very unfortunate, and those are issues that shouldn't happen.
An inspector found several violations at Kenosha Rehab and Care Center.
The water was turned on. Numerous small gnat insects were observed to come up out of the floor drain. It's really disturbing to hear that there's gnats coming out of a floor drain, wouldn't you say?
It does sound bad. It does sound bad, and it's something that we would expect not to happen, and we identified it as a violation and issued the results.
Of the 375 nursing homes in the state, 60 are rated 1 star, including Kenosha Estates Rehab and Care Center. So what does that mean? Nursing homes certified by Medicare or Medicaid are rated out of 5 stars at Medicare.gov. The federal government looks at quality of care, staffing levels, and health inspections.
Right now, as it stands, though, it doesn't seem like there are a lot of options for people to stay in a reputable nursing home.
I think...
Would you agree with that?
For 1-star facilities, if it's continuing to be a 1-star facility, it's something you may want to avoid.
56% of nursing homes within a 50-mile radius of Milwaukee are rated below average or worse.
But do you think that whole system of how it's in place needs to be improved? or
No,
changed?
I think the system is working fine.
In Milwaukee County alone, more than half of nursing homes were rated below average or worse.
If we'd identify that there's a pattern of harm, that we, the state licensing authority, should act on behalf of the license, we can take the license away and revoke it.
Woods has a meeting coming up with federal partners, and problem facilities, including those in Wisconsin, he says, will be addressed.
But can you do more?
We can, and we do a lot.
The I-Team has not received a response from Kenosha Estates Rehab and Care Center. If you're searching for long-term care for a loved one, on TMJ4.com we uploaded dozens of questions you can ask a facility during a tour. If you're questioning the quality of care in a nursing home, on that same page, we have a link where you can file a complaint with the state. I'm consumer investigator Kristen Byrne.